You've probably heard us talk quite a lot about high value behavior. Do you think you would recognize a high value man if you met one? Some of us sadly didn't grow up with high value men around us, such as fathers, brothers, or male friends, meaning we accept low value behavior as the standard baseline for men, not realizing that there are kind, loving men out there that will love you exactly the way that you are. If you have ever felt uncomfortable with a partner's behavior, but you couldn't work out why, that's a clue that you are recognizing poor behavior but struggle to pinpoint it as low value behavior because you assume that's just what every guy is like. So today, let's dive in deep and look at the different traits of a high value man so you know what you need to be looking out for. Like and subscribe. He is emotionally intelligent. This is by far the most important trait of a high value man. High intelligence is when someone is able to form healthy relationships with other people. They are able to end relationships when needed. They can ask for what they want and call someone out when they do something that makes them feel uncomfortable. They are able to regulate their own emotions, meaning you have better communication skills with this type of guy, in comparison to the average guy that may punish and stonewall you when you do something that he's not comfortable with. High emotional intelligence comes with exceptional social skills. He isn't a mind reader, but he can have a deep conversation with you about your feelings, and he will emotionally validate your feelings too. Instead of telling you to just get over it or it's not a big deal, don't understand why you're upset, or my personal favourite, that happened in the past, why are you still upset? He is obsessed with growth. Someone that is able to grow and develop into a better version of themselves continuously is the guy that you should be dating. A person is either a fixed mindset person or a growth mindset person. A fixed mindset person is the type that's not willing to adopt other people's opinions. They will remain the same person probably for the rest of their life, as they see no reason to change. With a fixed mindset man, it's hard for you to have deep conversations. You will find it hard to share your emotions because he will immediately shut them down because he doesn't understand your viewpoint and where you're coming from. Whereas in comparison to the growth mindset guy, he is willing to learn. He may not agree with your opinions on everything, but he respects them. He is also able to handle feedback and criticism in a healthy way instead of lashing out and engaging in self-destructing behaviors. He has a secure attachment style. Attachment stems from our very early years in childhood. If we were lucky enough to have supportive parents and caregivers that emotionally nourished us, allowed us to grow and helped us learn basic life skills, well, we grow up as secure adults. However, some of us may grow up anxiously attached, disorganized, or avoidant if our caregivers were emotionally or physically absent. That's not to say that you cannot become a securely attached adult, as you can gain this through therapy and life experiences. You should only be looking for the secure attachment type of man because these relationships will be long-lasting, healthy, and you will feel like you guys are a team. He has life goals, very similar to the growth mindset man. He wants to improve his life in many different areas. Could be financial, health, business, relationships, and career. This man is someone that actively does something at least once a week to improve his current situation. And this is so important to him that he will not change his schedule. For example, if he wants to maintain body health, he won't scream YOLO and order 3 Domino's pizzas. He will go to bed early so that he can wake up early to go to the gym before work. His goals come with a structured plan. A lot of women that have little experience of dating high-value men will listen to a guy that says, in 5 years' time, I want to own my own business. When really this is just words. You want to be looking for the guy that is actually doing something to physically enable that into his life. Discipline is the key ingredient here. He is assertive. A guy that wants to achieve good things and not let anything get in his way is a guy that knows how to communicate to get his needs met. He isn't a people pleaser when he gives out more of his time to receive nothing back. Instead, he speaks up for himself and asks for what he wants. He is never aggressive or sulks if things don't work out in his way. Most of us think that an assertive man is one that's slightly aggressive, but it's not right. He never speaks from a place of passive aggression, manipulation, and doesn't make others feel uncomfortable in his presence. He is in fact able to directly request what he needs. He will stand up for his own beliefs whilst respecting those around him. The last thing that he wants is a fight. Instead, he is passionate to compromise, and this earns him respect from those around him. He has bedroom game. A high-value man is high value in all areas, including the bedroom. He is able to think outside of himself and ensure that everyone gets their happy ending. He understands how female psychology and sexuality works, as he's educated himself on quality information, not seedy videos online. He is passionate and never wonders if his woman got her fill. He makes sure she does. He has a solid support system. He has high-value people around him. Anyone, including friends and family, that display toxic behaviours, he either cuts them out or he maintains a healthy distance if still in contact. He looks out for those in his close circle and they have his back too. You can expect a high-value man to help out his friends, to have a deep emotional connection with them all, and they are all on their own similar journeys to living a happy, free life. He is loyal in relationships. It's not to say that high-value men can't be found in the hookup culture, because they can. However, for the majority of high-value men, they want something more on an emotional level. They seek connection with long-term partners and will commit to that relationship to make it work. They will not play games, become passive-aggressive to get their needs met, or break their partner's boundaries. And if there is a problem in the relationship, he talks about it and works through it, or makes a decision to end things instead of dragging them on. He takes pride in his appearance. His social awareness skills means that he understands the importance of dressing to impress. He doesn't have to be the type to spend hundreds of dollars on a haircut or wear a top-range watch. He is very well groomed, takes pride in how he looks. He makes sure that he looks and smells his best on dates, and he has a good eye for what colours and clothing cuts suits him well. His home and car are tidy. Tying in well to the previous tip, you can expect a high-value man to take pride in his home and vehicles. His appearance extends to outside what he wears. He doesn't have to always have an Instagram-worthy house, as we can all be messy at times, but he cleans as he goes and makes an effort to put in the time to deep clean and to look after his surroundings.